Howdy boyos, and welcome back to the Unsung War mod for Arma 3. I have already made a couple of videos on this, and obviously you probably have seen some of these come by on the channel lately. And I must say that these Vietnam ops that we have been doing are absolutely fantastic. I probably have, like, compared to a lot of you Americans who are watching, like, I'm not an American, and the Vietnam War and the Korean War are wars that aren't really discussed in history over here in Europe. Obviously, unless you go into details and stuff. But like like World War One and World War Two, and basically everything before that is discussed into some details. But when you talk about the Korea War and the Vietnam War specifically, actually, we don't really get told a lot about that, and it's basically talking to my American friends and talking to these developers of the mod and just playing the mod itself. I'm basically having a very quick but effective history lesson. Now, I'm in no way an expert on Vietnam-era weaponry or guns or vehicles or uniforms, but I'm still going to try and make this video today. First of all, because I really want to, for myself, see everything that's new in the Bravo update. And second of all, because a lot of you have been asking for a video like this. So let me make this clear first of all. What we've been playing and what you've been seeing in my video so far is the alpha version, the first version of the public mod. By the way, the mod link is in the description. And what I am showing you right now, we're going to show you is everything that's in the mod right now for infantry and like the uniforms and everything for both the alpha and the unreleased Bravo version, which is going to be released at some point in the near future, like within a couple of weeks as far as I'm aware. So I don't know which weapons are like specifically new and which ones are like specifically already in alpha. I'm just gonna go down the list and just show you all the guns, all the uniforms, all the helmets, and like some of the special, stuff that they put in, and then I'll make another video, probably 2 videos, where I'll go through all the vehicles and helicopters and airplanes and boats and stationary weaponry and everything. And what I'll do actually right now is, hey Siri, start a timer. Does that work? I'm not sure if that works. Okay, well, let me, actually, fuck that. We're not going to ask Siri. I'm going to keep an eye on my clock. Like, I don't want this video to be 3 hours long. I'm warning you, it's going to be a long video, so bear with me, and I might even divide it up in 2 parts, because I don't want to upload like a 3-hour video. With that being said, it is 27 degrees in my room. I am literally about to die here. There's no air conditioning in my country. We don't need it ever. I don't think there's any country in Europe, like, above Switzerland anyway, that like has air conditioning. Like, why would you need air conditioning in Norway or Germany or England? Like, it's always okay weather here. That's not really important. Point is that I'm gonna try and make this video, and I have limited to almost no knowledge of most of these weapons. Some of these weapons, obviously, like the M16, the AK, the RPK, the M60, I can tell stuff about, and a lot of it will just be garbage that might or might not be true. And one thing that I really appreciate when I make these videos is when people in the comment section give me entire pages, not copy-pasted from Wikipedia preferably, because I can do that myself, but pages and pages of information about vehicles and weaponry and everything. So I'm not offended. I know I don't know much about this, so if you have anything to share with me, whether it's historical or like your family fought there, or you have something that like to say about a weapon or a uniform or something that I didn't say or said wrong, please do correct me in the comment section below, because that's what it's for, and I really do appreciate that. With that being said, let's go into it, and whew, I hope you're ready. So Once again, I should really thank the Unsung team for giving me access to this Bravo update before release, so I can take a look at it and show you guys and, you know, show you what's in the mod so far. Obviously, I should also mention it's still a work in progress. A lot of their models are ported from their Arma 2 version, if I'm not mistaken. And obviously, you know, they want to have the mod out there and then, you know, start working on stuff like uniforms and, like, making them more textured and everything. So I think it's just put out there as like a general announcement. So with that being said, I just made a quick American Soldier. Hopefully you guys, you know, I don't know, like him, whatever. Hopefully it's like realistic to a degree. But like with that being said, let's go and start way at the top, and we'll make our way down the main weapon list, and then we'll make our way down these lists, and it's gonna get very interesting, if I may say so. So you can already see that what I said about the textures is definitely true for the STG-44. But with that being said, we're going to just start at the AK-47. I am pretty much sure that these all will sound the same. I'll just fire 1 or 2 rounds with them. It's a video game. I want to shoot shit, right? So the AK-47, I mean, you cannot think of Vietnam, in my opinion, without thinking of napalm, AK-47s, and like napalm again, like napalm, AK-47s, and napalm. And the AK-47, obviously, true and told, you know, tested, and has been the weapon of, I guess, the bad guys of America for forever. Also, no guard, right? Not now, please. I'm recording. So I mean, the bad guys of America, the opponents of America, have always been using AKs for as far as I can remember, and Vietnam isn't a exemption. So let's just fire a couple of shots from the AK, listen to how it sounds. Let's go first person so you can look at the gun. Actually, not even that badly modeled. Probably isn't even a Arma 2 port, because it does look pretty good. Let's go pro or a crouch, and let's fire a couple shots. I should stress I'm not using ACE. The only thing I'm using is CBA and the, as you can see, I'm not using anything. Well, why the fuck is this all on my kit? That's weird. The only thing I'm using is CBA and the actual Unsung mod Bravo. So I don't have like no JSRS on, I have no sound mods on, so all the sounds are literally the ones that you'll encounter in the game. So that's the AK-47. Let's do it a little bit like on a full auto. Oh, there we go. So that's the AK-47. Moving up to the AK-47-49. Now, here already, I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck are these two weapons? I have no clue. They'll probably sound the same. We'll just fire a couple rounds. Probably the same gun. I mean, the second gun I'm dealing with, I already have no clue what the hell the difference is between this and, like, the stock and standard version of the AK. I'm really frustrated. There's like these things I don't want them in my fucking inventory for some reason. I don't know why they're in there, but it really frustrates me. I don't know why I spawn like Vietnamese fucking frag grenades or something. Why is this in there? Okay, let me get that out of my backpack, and then we'll continue with the weapons. Where is this thing? It's over here. There it is. All right, there we go. So with the weapons, we're going up to the AKM, which I think is a more modern version of the AK. All right, sounds the same. Again, my knowledge of World War II weaponry is okay. Knowledge of post-World War II weaponry is okay. Did I click the wrong button? No. But my knowledge of, I mean, like post-World War II as in like modern weaponry is all right. But my knowledge of like between modern and like basically Korea and Vietnam era weaponry, my idea is like pretty much like what the fuck's going on. This is a drum mag AK. MS, which I think the AKMS is a shorter version. It's a carbine version because you can actually, it has a folding stock. So I'm pretty sure you can make it. It basically just has like a shorter stock. So I guess that's the only difference between the AKM and the AKMS. Then we have an AKMS folded. Well, I'm not going to fire this because I know how it sounds. We have a folded drum, which that's pretty big. And then with the AKS-47, which this looks like a. That's basically an AK-74, but I think. Anyway, that's all the AKs, I think, for now. So then we're gonna move over to the China Lake 40mm grenade launcher. Holy shit! I remember this from wasn't that wait, laser pointer? Wasn't that isn't this from Call of Duty Black Ops? Hang on, I should need to put ammo in my backpack first. I'm pretty sure this is from Call of Duty Black Ops, where you could. Oh God, 6 rounds. There's a lot of, I'm not gonna fire all these rounds, obviously, because I don't want to kill myself, you know, with talking about because I don't even know what all these are. Let's just fire a couple of these rounds. This is really big. This thing looks like a fucking shotgun. Oh, it's because it is. I totally forgot. This was one of those weapons in Black Ops, definitely for sure. Oh my God, that is amazing. That is absolutely disgustingly insane. Let's switch to the 6-round grenade. Watch this. This should be insane. Oh my God. You can do so much fucking damage with this. That is insane. I love like the shotgun and like, listen to this. Oh. That's an airburst rocket. Let's fire those high. Let's fire it higher in the sky. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's awesome. I even like hit the ground. That's really cool. Damn, fucking like the model, like I said, is kind of iffy, but it's still a work in progress. That was, must say, that is pretty impressive. The K50M, which reminds me of one of these Czechoslovakian submachine guns of like post World War II. Oh my God! Holy accuracy, Batman! Jesus Christ! Can this thing like? Oh, it sounds very, like, cute and, like, little when you fire it, like, single fire. But I'm gonna reload and do the full auto again. Jesus Christ, that is insane. That is fucking amazing. What's the drum like? It's like, 71. It's like a fucking PPSH 41. Oh my God, the accuracy. Oh my God, oh my God. And we're 71 rounds down. Oh, my hand looks really creepy. We're 71 rounds down the freaking drain on that one. Jesus Christ. Well, that's a very interesting weapon. I have never heard of K50. Like I said, it looks like a PPS of some sort, but like the PPSH kind of looks like it. The L1A1 SLR, which looks a lot like the FN Fall. Maybe it's like a prototype of the FN Fall. It definitely looks like an FN Fall or FAL. Sounds really good. Has no full auto. Definitely reminds me of an FN FAL. And then we have the XM148, that's the grenade launcher, which also makes it seem a little bit more of a open barrel type. It's interesting. That looks pretty bad. Like that would probably get very hot if you would touch that, which is not good for you or your hands. So, oh God, it also goes full auto. Oh God, that is inaccurate as holy shit. All right, let's switch to the grenade launcher. Oh, I need to put some ammo in there then. God damn it. Let's put some ammo in my backpack. 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 Okay, we have an airburst round. Let's fire that one again. Sounds really good. I like the pew. That is really cool. Hard to aim, but really cool. Listen to this. That is really cool. That is a really cool sound. I like this gun. Is a pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie, and it even has the fire selector there, which doesn't work, but it does have. This is a very interesting gun. Although I wouldn't want to have it IRL because it just probably burn your hands off if you touch that barrel on accident, which kind of seems unsafe or unhealthy. Moving on to the M1 carbine, very true and tested weapon used in World War. Oh my God, my hand's kind of off there. Obviously used in World War One. Or sorry, I mean holy shit, I mean World War II. Sorry. Given to support weaponry teams. I think later on in the war, you know, like for example, the ammo bear for a 30 cal machine gunner would probably carry your carbine, and I think the paratroopers were also given the M1. Although they were also given the M1A1 carbine, which had a folding stock, which I think that's the difference between those. But again, do correct me if I'm wrong in the comment sections. I am a stupid idiot. The M14, which I think was just an upgrade over the M1 Garand, technically speaking, and I do like this thing, and I need to actually stress this for a second because I haven't been looking at these actually, and that's kind of stupid. I haven't looked at. Okay, actually, none of these has a scope. The M14 has the ability to put 2 scopes on there, so let's do it without a scope first. Could go full autos. Is insane. Watch this. Oh my god! Let's just do this. Jesus Christ! You were saying you wanted to fucking deliver some freedom? This is the M14 792, I think, battle rifle, which I've been using. I've used once in a Vietnam op, and it's actually pretty good. But let's take a look at it with a scope on it. So we have the Starlight scope, which is a night vision scope, which I think has 2 modes of view. It has the normal sight, which is pretty bad, obviously. It's like, you know, a very early war scope, so it's going to be very bad quality. But damn, does it look good on there. Like, it just looks so good. Let me move a little bit late to the left. It just looks so good on there, I feel like. I don't know, it like just fits like right on top of that. So we have the normal, and we have the night vision, which obviously doesn't work right now because it's like not light, or it's not dark. And I don't think you can make it dark in the arsenal. And then we also have another scope on it, the Leatherwood 3 to 9 times scope. Let's, this is basically looks like a, alright, this is like a normal standard scope. You can zoom in, zoom out. It does look very good on there. Makes it look like the M21 EBR of Call of Duty a little bit. I know that's like a weird thing to say. It just reminds me of the M21 EBR with that scope on there. Then again, I think the M21 is like a built thing on the M14. So now we have the M2 carbine, which I only know from Heroes and Generals. I don't know if this thing ever even existed. Which this thing should have 30 rounds and should have a full auto. Yes, it does. Okay. Oh my god. Let's see this. I'm not holding back the recoil. Oh my god. We're not kidding, are we? So I only know this gun from Heroes and Generals, where I know American paratroopers, I think, can take, or not paratroopers, but normal American riflemen can take the M2. Haven't used it ever in that game. Not sure if it's good or not, but it does have like 30 rounds, and it sounds pretty good in this, and I like the full auto. That's like a pretty good thing to have. Moving on to the M60 with a grip, which does look fucking damn cool if you ask me. Like fucking Rambo, right? Let's only has one sight, only has one fire mode, full auto. Really like the sound of the M60. It pardon me. We're using Ace, and I'm not sure if weapon overheating is a thing that only happens in Ace, because in Ace, when we use the M60 in Vietnam, like, you would think that, like, oh my god, I want to use the M60. No, like, you're basically thinking we'd have like an abundance of M60 gunners in our Vietnam ops. Well, we don't, because you can probably fire about like a belt and a half, like 150 rounds, and then your weapon is overheated, and the overheating doesn't go away. Like, if you take it in the water, or if you piss on it, which isn't a thing, but they did that in like real life apparently, according to Art Dude. You can't cool down. You're forced like switch to your sidearm, which makes this a pretty bad weapon for us right now. But that's because we're using Ace, and as far as I'm concerned, the mod isn't really intended for Ace to begin with. I mean, it might be, but we were warned that, you know, some mods might not be compatible right now, and obviously they're going to work on that, but like they can't do it right now. And we have the M60 Shorty, which I think is just a shorter barreled M60, which I think was made for the SOG. So they could, like, you know, carry those on their secret missions. Probably just full auto, like 100 rounds. Why not, right? Let's actually load it down and put this thing. Is there like a? Okay, there's no bipod on there. Okay, let's put it down. Fire. It does sound really good. It does sound really good. All right, moving on to the M79, or the Thumper, which is a 40mm grenade launcher. I'll just fire a round of it, but I'm not gonna like actually like do much other than that, because you know I've already like all the grenade launchers are the same thing. They just sound different. Isn't the name Thumper like because it made the boom doom doom boom noise? I think that's the reason why it was nicknamed the Thumper. Then we have the M45, which I know from somewhere. I mean, it says Swedish K. I don't know what that means, but I think this is like a weapon that I've seen in it reminds me of another gun. Oh my god, why do I hate myself so much? Oh, I don't know. I'm stupid. Whatever. looks like a very old gun. Only has full auto. This reminds me of the PPS 42 a bit. The sight definitely though does. It does some really cool. I think this is like a NVA gun though, right? I'm not sure. I might be wrong. We're gonna switch to the M1 Grand, obviously. Ooh, it has a scope on there. That looks really cool. Let's take a look at this. Oh boy, that is cool. I like this. That's a really nice scope. It looks like a Mosin Nagant right now to me. That's interesting. I don't know. It reminds me of a gun from Red Orchestra. I think it's the Guerre. Yeah, it just reminds me of the Guerre. I really like the ping, the sound. The shooting sound is definitely from a game called Medal of Honor Allied Assault, which is a great game, FYI, and has a great ground noise. And I like the little like the flash when you just fire let's fire once more. Like you hear like when I fire a shot, there's like a little noise after it. That one, that one, that one, that one. I'm not sure what that noise is, but it has something to do with the bullet, I think. Let's take a look at this, the normal scoped. This is the normal M1 Grand scope. You guys would probably know what it is, so. Moving on to the M16, the tried and true, I think they're basically the stock weapon for the American Army in Vietnam. 16 round mag. Really like the sound. The M16 has full auto and a semi-automatic firing selector. Really like the sound of this. I don't know why. I just can't explain. It does have two scopes, a Starlight, which I've already shown you, and the Colt 4x, which I think is the one that I. Oh no, this looks really cool. God damn. This is a really cool scope. I can't wait to fucking have that. It's probably like a DMR scope or something. They wouldn't give everyone a scope, obviously. Like in Vietnam, they couldn't afford that. Then we have the M16 with the M203 and the M16 with the XM148. I think the XM148 was a prototype grenade launcher, and the M203 obviously is the one that we all know. You know, was used and is used in modern military. I'm not really sure. I think I'll just fire both. Like, let's just fire. And then, oh god damn it, I have to fucking put the grenades in there. Oh my god. Let's put a grenade in there. Oh, I like that sound. And then there's the XM148, which I'm not going to fire because I know it sounds the same. But I think the 203 is like the one I use, and the XM148 is like the prototype grenade launcher. Then you have the M16A1, which is a 30-round M16, and there was some improvements to the M16 over the M16, like the standard one, I think, other than just a bigger mag. It has the Starlight and the Colt on it. That's a very large scope, Jesus Christ. Also, a cool thing about this, it can have a bayonet, bayonet, and I don't think you can do anything with it right now. I don't think it works at all at this point in time, but you can put a bayonet. You can put a silencer in there. Let's. I know it doesn't fit together, but let's just listen to the silencer. Ooh, I really like that sound. That sounds like beefy to a degree. Let's fire the normal M16 then. I mean M16A1. So we have the M16, and also the M16A1 can both fit on a bayonet. Maybe the M1 Garand can. Yeah, all of these guns can actually. Oh, well, all these guns can like put on a bayonet. Right now, it doesn't really matter that much because these guns can also fit a bayonet. I didn't even fucking know that. Right. Well, I don't think you can do anything with the bayonets right now. So I like that sound. Yeah, you can't do anything with the bayonets right now. So I mean, I don't think I think it's just like for entertainment purposes. They have the M1928A1 Thompson and the Thompson for the Viet Cong, where they removed the stock so they could run around with it more easily. I'm assuming this is just gonna sound the same, so let's fire one of these. Oh god, these sights though. Never liked the sights on the stock Thompson. That's why World at War was great when you got the fucking aperture sight on it, which I know is super unhistorical, but still. I like the sound of it though. And, you know, it's a World War II gun, so we actually know stuff about this. And then the VC version is just one without a stock on it, so I'm not going to fire it because I know it sounds the same. The M3A1 grease gun given to, actually World War II. This was given to, like, engineers. Really like the quality of this thing here. Given to engineers and, like troops who wouldn't be in combat, like, right away. M3A1 grease gun. I did like the look of it. It's always reminded me of like a American MP40. And I used to call it the American MP40 before I knew what it was called. Oh, even though it's suppressor. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, that sounds so fucking like... Oh, that sounds so cool. Does this thing have like a suppressor on it? Oh, damn it. That would be too good. The Thompson a suppressor on it. Now we have the Mach 10, which... Oh! What the fuck? Why does the suppressor have to be bigger than the gun itself? Oh my god. I know that the Mach 10 was used by SOG, special forces, and that is just absolutely insane. Let's get the silencer off there for a second. Let's just drop it on the floor and just fire that for a second. Without the silencer on. Here we go. Oh yes, that sounds so good. Oh god. Yeah, that sounds absolutely fantastic. You can fucking spray bullets on range with that thing. Right, so with that being said, we're going to move up to the MAS-36, which I think is a French rifle used by the Viet Cong after they, you know, made the French get out of fucking Vietnam. Oh, wow. Oh, God. That sounds really cool. They probably took over some of their ammo storages. They ran over their bases, so they managed to get their hands on some equipment, you know, of... Oh my god, that's a long fucking bayonet, too. Of the French army. So that's probably how they got, you know, how they still have those. We have the MAS carbine, which I think is just a shorter barreled version. Let me put it off the fucking bayonet right now. There's a shorter stock version. You know, I don't really see... There's barely any difference. Well, I guess there's some difference. And actually, this one isn't bolted right down right now. There we go. That's kind of weird. I don't know why. This is like barely shorter, but we'll fire it. Nah, it sounds the same. It does look very French. Looks like old, like World War I French, if anything. We have the MAS 4956, which can fit a scope and has a bayonet on there. If you, oh my god, that looks fucking. That looks scary. That's like a fucking scary bayonet. All right, let's oh god, that's a good scope. It's like a it's like a Geware 41/SVT 40. Let's take the scope off of there for a second and see if we can how it looks like then. Oh, I don't mind these iron sights for some reason. Let's fire this on like as quick as possible. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, well you can still spam it. So this is actually a pretty cool weapon. And I think the last one, the MAT 49, is a French machine gun. I've seen this in Battlefield Vietnam, I think. This was a weapon that they had. Sounds pretty cool. Is there anything like I can upgrade it with? Nope, never mind then. Then you have the MAT. Oh, that's just a folded. Oh my god, this looks like a fucking pistol. That is insane. Also, where the fuck is the ammo? Oh, do I need to take ammo for you? Can I take ammo in? Oh, okay. Well, you don't apparently don't work. You don't work, man. Alright, no, you cannot take ammo for you right now. That's kind of awkward. And we have all these armor guns, We have a mostly Nagant, obviously, can't miss. I guess Russia gave them, like, their old stockpile of World War II weapons. Like, hey, we have some communism to sell you, comrades. That's the one with the sniper scope on it. We'll take it off of there. I don't know. It sounds kind of cool. And then we're gonna scroll down to the PM63 rack, which I have no clue. I know this thing from Black Ops, which makes me sad because I hated Black Ops as a game. It was absolutely terrible, if you, in my opinion. But I'm pretty sure I know this gun from Call of Duty Black Ops, which, like I said, is a bad game in my opinion. But this is. Oh my god, that accuracy though at longer ranges. To be fair, like, this thing is like not meant for like long range. I'm not gonna fire the folded version because I know it sounds the exact same. Now you have the PPS WZ52, which I think that is definitely a Czechoslovakian gun then, which I don't really see a difference between the PPS 43 and the PP. It's like the stock. So let's fire these two really quickly. Single fire and full auto. Let's switch it down to the other one, which is the PPS 43 with a foldable stock instead of a like wooden full stock. Let's fire this one. Oh, actually, that sounded pretty cool. I don't mind this one that much. The PPS 40. Oh yeah, it is obviously can't miss in a World War II or in a Korea game or Vietnam. Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't fucking talk. In a Vietnam mod. Single fire and let's lay down actually. Single fire and holy shit, that was fucking awesome. Okay, I can definitely see myself getting into that one. Then with the RPD LMG, the RPD is actually a thing that it's still in use today, as far as I'm concerned. This is a sawn-off version. I think what I read about this and when I asked about this, because I saw this in the game earlier, this is like an alpha weapon, and someone's like, yeah, the SOG used to capture these ones, because they were more reliable than the M60s or for some reason, I think. And they would cut up their barrels so they were a lot shorter, which made them absolutely fucking useful as fuck. And holy shit. Accuracy is non-existent, but who needs accuracy when your gun looks as fucking awesome as this? Like, holy shit, that is absolutely fucking amazing. You even have it's an SOG drum, you have a 100-round drum. That's actually kind of cool. The SA-58P, which I think are just variants of the AK made by different countries. It even sounds the same. I think these are like Eastern Bloc country like weapons. There's one with the foldable stock, one with the normal stock. We have a shotgun, the Ithaka 37. All right, hang on. Okay, there's no sound for it. That's okay. Well, can't really tell much about that. The M12 and wasn't this a trench gun? The M12 trench gun. Oh god. That sounds fucking. That sounds gruesome. You don't want to get hit by that shit. Then we have the shotgun, the M8. Oh, this is the MCS, the M870, I think. This is like one that's still in use today. I like how it sounds. Sounds very beefy. The shotgun, the riot shotgun. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. Just a lot. I guess it's like a lot of different shotguns, but they all sound the same and they also all look the same to me. So I'm gonna just fire this one. But you mean I have no clue? Like I'm not an American, so I'm not like a gun nut nor an American, so I don't know much about those. The SKS, which I think wasn't really used in World War II. I think it came just after the war ended, or maybe just like during the war. But oh god, that sounds interesting. I don't like that sound that much. I like how my hand's glitching through it there. But the thing is just a Russian improvement of the SVT that came like either just post-war or in the war. With the Sten Mark II, which is a kind of interesting thing to put in here. I think this was used by the Commonwealth forces. Fires very slow and inaccurate as fuck. Has a terrible iron sight. The Sterling L2A3 Mark IV. I have no clue what the hell the difference between these. Well, I know now. This is a beast-sounding fucking SMG. Holy shit. I would have married a person that put this sound in there. That sounds really good. And they have the SD, even the SD version with like a wooden holdable barrel here. And let's fire this for a second. Oh, that sounds so good. I like that. I like that noise. That is good. That's basically just, I guess, I don't know. I don't know what that is then. That's interesting to me. The STG-44, like I said, it's still ported from like something else, so it actually looks disgusting. You know, to not make it like sound better than it is. But I don't mind it that much. It's an okay sounding gun. It's just that the quality of the actual texture is pretty bad, but it sounds pretty okay. We have the Stoner M63A, which I think is a how do you say that? Is basically a machine gun, but all I know this from is from Battlefield Bad Company 2, the Vietnam DLC. So don't hate me. Okay, this sounds good. Fires really quick. Fire's kind of accurate too. For the spray I'm doing there, that's pretty damn accurate. Let's put a single fire. Yeah, I like this. That's a good weapon. This is a very good weapon. Does that even has a bayonet on there? There's a bite pot on it, but that's not really interesting right now. Let's get the there we go. The stone with the drum, which has 100 rounds. Okay, I want to marry this gun. This is a really cool weapon. I like this. I don't know why. I just like the look of it, and it's because a cool name. Is that weird for me to say? I don't know. The Type 56, which I have no idea what this is. Oh god, that's a fucking bayonet if I've ever seen one. I know, like, I don't know anything about these things. That's like what. Ooh, I like that. Like, it's folded up and then you can use it. That's actually kind of cool. I don't know what this is. Probably like another AK variant. I honestly can't tell you. It's like, it sounds like Chinese because it's type. We have the Uzi, and the Uzi folded. We'll fire one of these Uzis. Uzis, I think, an Israeli weapon. Oh lord, that's the thing. I think it's used most by special forces because it was small, compact. I think it's 9mm ammo as well, isn't it? Yeah, 9mm. It's like a small weapon, even concealable for special forces, and especially when you look at the folded one, that's pretty concealable, like the MAC-10. We have the Vermin SMG. This looks like a Vector. Isn't this just like a Vector? I never knew this thing was so old. I thought the Vector was like very new. Is this already in Arma and am I stupid? This is already in Arma and I'm stupid. I'm sorry. This is already in Arma and I'm stupid because, yeah, you can fit scopes in there. Well, I feel like an asshole right now. Never mind. The XM177E1. This just looks like an M4 to me. Like a commando. Are those in here? The Car 15s. Hang on, did I skip those? Are these the Car 15s? Ooh, that sounds really beefy. Are these the Car 15s? I mean, I have no idea. I know that they experimented with the first M4s in Vietnam. No, I didn't. No, that's not true. No, they had the Car 15s. Were like the oh god, weren't they like the prototype of the M4? I don't know. Don't hate me for this. You do have a dual mag here. But okay, well, I was hoping it would like. I was hoping it would make reloading quicker, but it doesn't. But this is like a dual mag, XM177. One with a 203. Not gonna fire it because I know it sounds. We have one with an XM148, which is the other grenade launcher. Then we have the E2, which I think just has more ammo, but I guess we'll fire it. It's okay. Yeah, it's more ammo. There's 30 round curved mag for some reason. Don't know why they went with that. They have the FG, which is a 4 grip. Let's fire this for a second. I like how he's like holding it. That's kind of cool, I guess. And we have a M203 and a shorty, which is a shortened, like for SOG, shortened car. Isn't this the Car 15? Like, I'm hating myself. Like, it should just be called the Car 15 so idiots like me know what the fuck is going on. And this is a shorter, actually, that's kind of cool, like a shorter barrel with a shock, like the under-mounted barrel prototype of the XM148, but this is I like this one. This is like cute. Now, I have gone through these weapons. I have an idea. I'll finish the weapons today, like the launchers and the pistols, and then I'll end it there for today because there's a couple uniforms that I want to take a look at. There's like these vests. Actually, there's not that many. They actually okay, so I was told that they removed a lot of uniforms from the main mod because there's like a few gazillion. Well, when I say a few gazillion, I don't literally mean a few gazillion. There's like 150 or something, and they removed a lot of those, and they're like in a separate download pack. So I think I can actually do all these. So let's move on to the launchers with the B40 RPG HE. I have absolutely no clue what the fuck this is supposed to be. I've never heard of this. Alright, well, this looks very scary. Wow. Let's fire it in the sky, because I couldn't see jack shit when I fired that thing. That's like a smoke fucking grenade. You can't, I mean, the thing is, you can't fire that thing, because everyone in the fucking world will know where the hell you are. Alright, well, then we have the M72 Law. I fought the law and the... Oh god, this is a terrible sight. And the law won. Alright, so one thing, they did fix it. The laws are still reusable, but they said they're working on those, so that's interesting. And they actually fire now because they didn't fire before. Well, they fired so slow that they were absolutely terrible. Then you could literally outrun the law. From the song, I fought the law, you can outrun the law. Now with the RPG 2, which, funnily enough, I was playing Wargame earlier, or yesterday, and the RPG 2 is also used by the North Korean Jukwi-dae, the militia forces. They use PPS-42 or PPSH-41s, and they use RPG-2. So that's kind of sad, I guess, for them. Let's see this. It's a heat rocket. Okay, this thing just, let's fire at one of these vehicles for a second. Let's see what it does. I guess it damages it though. Huh, well, that's good. At least it does damage. But that's all the launchers. They actually, I know, this is like the RPG-2 that they use in fucking Wargamer Dragon. Then I'm not sure about these weapons. I mean, I'm just gonna go through them. I'm pretty sure that this is like a modern one. That's a modern one. This is, ooh, I don't know. I don't know if this is a non-modern one. It looks un-HD, so it's probably kind of harsh for me to say, but it's probably like a one that was put in. So let's fire it. Huh, interesting. It looks like the M1911. I think this is the isn't this like the one that was like made on the M1911, just like an upgrade, like a modern upgrade of it? The Colt Commander and the M1911 is fired. I don't know what the Colt Commander is. Like, I'm not an American, nor am I a gun nut, so please do bear with me because I'm an idiot. That's the Colt Commander, the Colt 1911, very famous, obviously, you know, for fucking Saving Private Ryan, where he kills the Tiger tank with a Colt. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Spoiler. The M79 sawn off grenade launcher as a fucking secondary weapon. Are you kidding me? That is insane. Are we pirates? Are we fucking American pirates attacking Vietnam right now? This is like, I feel like a pirate right now. Hang on, let's fire these guys. Oh, well, hang on. Oh, ho, ho. I feel like a pirate with this thing. The Makarov PM, very famous. I don't know what to say. It's just a Makarov. There's a MKV flare pistol. Let's fire that in the sky. Woo! Okay, you have different flare types probably. Yeah, you have all kinds of flares. Well, I don't know. You even have smokes. That's actually kind of cool. Moving on to the P-64 Czak, which sounds like a Czechoslovakian. Don't know why I would only put 6 bullets in a pistol. It doesn't seem like very effective. The PM-63 Rack, which is a sidearm, which is, I think, the one that I saw earlier when I said, oh my god, this is a Black Ops thing. It just looks so weird. Like, I don't know what the hell this all is. I have no clue. This is a sidearm now, so it's gonna be fucking like an SMG. Oh, even S. Oh my god. Oh, that is cool. That suppressor, though. Let's pull it off and see what it sounds like. Oh, well, never mind. It's the same sound. We have a radio to talk into. I'm not sure what you can do with this. Hello? Hello, Chicky Bricky, Iftamke. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. My hands look really weird. Maybe just, you know, for cinematic purposes, you know, so you can talk into a radio. The Ruger, this is a this is a SD pistol. Let's fire that for a second. Probably given to SOG for like very special missions, you know, not to the standard American rifleman-y. Then we have a 38 Special Smith & Wesson. Smith & Wesson. Is it Wesson? Smith & Wesson. I know it's not Smith. It's not Wesson. What is it? No, it is Smith & Wesson, isn't it? It's a Smith & Wesson. This is a revolver. I feel okay. So first, if you want to be a fucking pirate, you take this thing. If you want to be a cowboy, you take the fucking revolvers. We also have the 357 Smith & Wesson Model 27. Oh god. You were saying fucking people going down. Holy shit. The Stechkin APS. I don't know what that automatic pistol. Oh, that's cool. That is so cool. I don't know. I've never heard of this before, but it sounds very Russian, so it's probably Russian, right? The Tokarev TT-30, which I think the TT-30 wasn't that like a World War II pistol? As much as the Walter PPK, wasn't that the Polizei Pistole Kurz, which is police pistol short? I think these two are like World War II weapons, which kind of makes sense, I guess. Which brings us to the end of this video. No, wait. I'm confusing myself because it's not. I'm going to go through these uniforms because I'm here right now, and I don't want to make a separate video for just uniforms because there's not enough of them to do so. Let's make my guy stand up, actually. Here, hang on. Let's make him drop his guns. Get over here. And then we'll strip him of his vest and his helmet so it doesn't look stupid, and his backpack. And then we'll just show you the uniforms in some rather quick way, because I don't want to look like an idiot because I barely know what the fuck's going on. So I obviously understand this is for the Army. I don't know what BDU. I guess this is like the 1965 version. The flak jacket is made to stop grenades or stop shrapnel from grenades. This is just for civilians, for for Vietnam. We have some. I don't know what DCCR stands for, but it's definitely not the good guys. So here's like all kinds of different camouflages. You can see that they have sandals on, so they're probably, North Vietnamese. You have the Duck Hunter BDU, which the Duck Hunter reminds me, and I think is basically just what the Americans used in World War II for the Marines, the leopard camo. Really, really adore this camo. I don't. Why did I zoom in on his crotch? That's so weird. Like, why does it zoom in on your crotch? Like, what the fuck? It's like supposed to zoom in on your chest or something. That's awkward. All right, so no, but I really like this camo. It's like a really nice, interesting camo, and I can't explain to you like what it is, but I always liked the Marine camo, like from World War II. Helicopter pilot flight suit, a jet pilot flight suit, a Navy flak jacket for PBRs, which are patrol boats, I think. And another one here for a short sleeve one, which is one of these like short sheave. I should fucking keep saying that from now on. A crew camo uniform for like crew of, I guess, AT guns or tanks or vehicles. Here one is one for helicopters, probably. A khaki uniform. I don't know what these are for. That's kind of interesting. Just like their normal uniform with sandals or with boots. Normal one with sandals or with boots. Kind of, is important. The Tiger Stripe, which was used by Special Forces from the USA. USMC, United States Marine Corps. All kinds of these flak jackets and non-flak jackets. I don't know what ERDL stands for in line. It's sort of like it does look really weird. Then we have black pajamas. I mean, I want to find my black pajamas, and one, it's just black shorts. That's all the uniforms. Let's just load my kit back up so I don't look like an idiot. And then take a look at the vest. So we have U.S. Army Web Gear 1, 10, 11, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're just all kinds of different. Let me put this gun away. Actually, it's kind of distracting for me right now. And my backpack might as well go away because it's not very important at this point. So we all have to have all these web gears, which I think are just like your vests. Like, you can put ammo in them, and they have like different, like for like for an M60 gunner, and for like an M16, and for grenade launchers, and for like FTLs with like flashlights on there, and like with more bullets, and with all kinds of pouches and everything everywhere. And there's like a medic one with water and everything. So I know this is like, it just adds realism when people wear like different shit, and I like that. The Bauer Mark II Life Preserver vest, probably like something that has to do with, I don't know, I've never heard the Bauer II. It's probably something that can like an earlier like bullet stopper, I guess, maybe like a bulletproof vest, but I've never heard of this, so I can't tell you. Just like a regular flak jacket, like I said, to stop shrapnel from grenades. We have NVA gear. Let me switch out my guy to have a, there we go, and I'll give him a non-helmet for a second. And we have the, oh wait, no vest. We're going to go to the NVA gear. Some more NVA gear, just, for machine guns, for sappers, for, fire team leaders, for machine gunners, for everything. Is there any more NVA stuff? Or just some more Viet Cong gear. Basically the same as the NVA gear. Sapper gear. Well, and then we're going to switch to the USMC. Let's pick this one. Fuck it, we'll pick the fucking short sleeve one. And then, your fucking trousers are dirty. And we'll take a look at the USMC web gear. We'll start the top. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. All kinds of different ammo. 792 NATO ammo boxes. Multiple kinds of ammo boxes you can put on. Web gear, smoke, grenades, knives, I should say. More ammo. That's all the carrier rigs. Let's go back to my stock and tested soldier. Take his gun away because again it's annoying. And then we can take a look at the backpacks. Backpacks I'll go over pretty quickly. There's nothing really to show here. Just kind of different Alice packs and, with like logs and water and food and smokes and machetes. We have the Alice packs with the frames, which are kind of cool. I like those frames, even though apparently they are really shit for your back and they really hurt. Medic pack here. We have kind of different radios with smokes and everything on them. We have a parachute. We have an NVA medic pack, RPG pack, a NATO or RTO pack, like a radio officer pack, rucksack, tropical rucksacks. This is one of the most disgusting ones. These fucking camo guys are fucking annoying. Like, you don't think this would help, but putting a fucking branch near your crotch is really frustrating when you're looking for contacts in like a jungle. And they're running around and like, oh, is it like a tree moving? Oh, it probably is. And you have all these different tropical rucksacks, with like different frames and like for radio officer with the phone here and medic packs and smaller packs and UMC packs, canteens, everything added to it. I think that's all these things. And then there's two more things to show you, a couple more things to show you. Face wear. Let's get to that right away. Actually, oh god, don't do that. Let me put the helmet on for a second. We have a scarf. A bandage around your leg, a bullet necklace, an ear necklace, a finger necklace. I really like this one. It's like a fucking middle finger just right there. A peace necklace, a scarf, a towel, and a blue and a red scarf. Well, that's everything in there. Night vision optics, nothing there. Binoculars, you have a binocular M19, the USN Mark 21, and these radios don't work for some reason. And actually, this is kind of cool. You can actually use this scope. Oh, come on. You can use the scope, or you could use the scope. I don't know. There was a way to do it. I don't know what. Maybe he told me that wasn't working. Anyway, they're trying to implement that even. Like, you can use the starlight scope as a binoculars, which I think is actually kind of cool because apparently they did that in Vietnam. Then we have some, there's nothing really here. Generic short-range radio for people that want to talk. And other than that, there's nothing here. Last but not least, though, there is the headgear, which we're going to go through. Oh, why are you fucking stupid this way? Stop. We're going to go through these in rapid succession. We have all kinds of berets for SOG, for special forces, for their ranks, captains, colonel, lieutenant colonel, major, army helmets with, Marlboros, ammo, like quick fucking weapon oil, grenades, all kinds of things on your helmet. There's field dressings. I really like the customization you can do with that. This looks really stupid to me. Oh, I should probably get rid of that fucking scarf. It looks kind of stupid. Camo helmet, airborne beret, ARVN M1, and there's like different helmets here. Marine beret, different helmets for the Marines, for the Rangers. These helmets look kind of cool, I think, though. Crew helmets, crew helmets more. This is like for vehicles, I think. This is for helicopters, or any way around, actually, maybe. Duck Hunter boonie, more boonies with the folded ones, which are basically the same one as I really like. I should probably go with that one, as I really like the Duck Hunter. This one, I don't know. I just like this. Like this fits together so good. Then we have the headband black, headband ERDL, different headbands for if you want to be SOG, if you want to let your inner, SOG guy out. Pilot helmets, jet pilot helmets, cool. I like those visors. ERDL boonies, military police helmet, a PBR crew helmet. Navy berets, NVA crew helmet for vehicles. Definitely gotten those from the Russians. Different helmets, different hats for the NVA. More a very cool pilot helmet, which obviously, there were no Russians in Vietnam. Wink, wink. Everybody knows. Another bandana. My guy's getting tired. Another bandana. All kinds of boonies and different colors, and they fit the uniforms. Different helmets, plants. fucking marine camo for the Republic of Korea, I think. Different boonies, again, for all these kind of camos. Very cool helmet here for the security force with the 377th. Never heard of that, but probably something that you guys should tell me if you know anything about that. More berets, all kinds of. Oh, this is an interesting looking marine hat. All these kind of marine helmets right now with like their stuff on there again. More camo, but these are marine ones. And then last but not least, 2 more boonies and the very famous cone hat, which is just a rice paddy guy. And I think that's all the stuff in here. So with that being said, stay tuned for a video on all the vehicles and static emplacements. This guy looks fucking retarded. Let's make sure it's oh my god, so I don't look like an idiot. Don't worry, a video will come to you very soon where I'll show you the vehicles and stationary emplacements and weaponry and helicopters and everything in due time. Let me know what you thought of this in the comment section below. Very much appreciated for taking a look at this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys don't mind, minding me rambling on too much or not knowing anything about certain guns because I'm an idiot. Don't forget to stay awesome, and I'd love to see you in the next one. Cheers.